Welcome back to Universal Love Law. I'm really glad you guys are tuned in to Life Path Number One. And if you do not know about the Life Path Number One, what a life path is and how to find out what yours is, please um, go to the first video in the playlist and it explains everything. But if you are a life path number one or know someone who is, know that you guys, the overall theme for number one is the um, leader, the initiator. These are the people who get things done. These are the people who are creative, take action, and they are the ones who are very independent. They are individuals, they stand out, and they know this about themselves. Early on in life path number ones are extremely prone to being rebellious against other people because they realize that they really like to do things their own way. So it's very important for life path number one as children to get the opportunities to truly have leadership roles and to stand firm with what the things that they like and dislike so that they can use their voice to really express who they truly are, because they are truly magnificent people. When they get to adolescence and adulthood, it's very important for life path number ones to be true to themselves. There are some pros and cons to that, leader quality, because you can move out of the ego sometimes, have a lot of pride, but ultimately it can bring and contribute so much and bring really bright ideas to any situation. Also, you guys are ultimate judges of character. You guys are able to sense a person's behaviors and character traits and really know how you can apply them to your life and if they're valuable. Life path number ones do not want to be around people who are invaluable because it's kind of takes away from their goal, which is the tunnel vision, which is getting from point A to point B. And they gain power through connections with others because they do understand the characters that all people have. And so they want to ultimately get to a level of power, even if it's the quiet types that you wouldn't even realize they had that much power in whatever realm that they're focused on, whether it be politics, entertainment, even like teaching, things of that nature. But ultimately, you guys can be very slow to agree with others because you are somewhat stubborn when it comes to ideas, new ideas, and other people's ideas, because you guys are the initiators. So you like to go about things your way. You are extremely perceptual, meaning that you can see things from your point of view because that's the lens that you use. You can understand other people, their points of view, and how they see things. But one thing a life path number one must learn is to allow other people to help, even if they are not doing things right, or you can do things better. It can really help the group. It could really help the common goal. Or you might just want to branch off and do your own thing, and so that brings me into really expressing that it's very important to have self-esteem and not look down on yourself to other people having more power or influence, because this can lead to a lot of negativity due to you guys having so much enthusiasm in it when it comes to your goals. You guys are very pioneering when it comes to achieving. And so when someone else is in a level of power that you're trying to get to, it's very important to not jump into envious feelings of them, because you guys will get to your position of power as well. And it might take a little longer, it might not, but know that you're not a victim in this situation, and hard work will get you there. Excuse me. Also, you guys might see other people in a position of power and feel as though, um, and start to do like negative self talk, or or just having more negative thoughts, or even just, becoming more pessimistic, like a downer, like, or when you talk about things, it's coming from a position of, they think that they have something, or, who do they think they are? And it's really important for you to be optimistic and rise above those lower, um, animalistic feelings, because you definitely have the ability to jump into a state of pride and envy because of the what is so important to you, which is attaining power. And so, I have to acknowledge that. I know it's not easy to, swallow that pill, but we all numbers have their own focuses and pros and cons. The overall theme for you guys is values, possessions, and having things, um and creating a life where you have either people, places, or things that you can have frequent newness in your life, because you really value quality. Ultimately, you're working for an image that reflects through the people that you consider, um, and the possessions that you have, and the places that you might travel to. This is all a part of your image, your self image. And so, number ones, you guys are very tapped into how people view you. You guys are very tapped into the way the world sees you, and you really want to give off a good impression, because it will get you to the place that you're trying to go. And ultimately, you will do that mostly on your own. You will definitely have people along the way to help catapult you there, but ultimately, you're on your own path. Like, you don't want to be attached to anything. Ultimately, you want to get there on your own, but you will utilize people to get there, because it's a part of the whole greater scheme of things, being able to make connections with people in power and building yourself up so that you can be the leader and known as that. You guys you secretly do want people to know that you are someone of importance, and you hold a strong value, and you have a power point that is high, even though if you're not just like, hello, here I am, ultimately you do want to feel that. People do sense it. And even if, let's say, you're more introverted and you don't really care for other people to see it, you want to feel that. And ultimately, you definitely can get there by remembering that other people, they might not be as, headstrong as you, but, allow them to learn to work with others, and not to jump into a pessimistic state of mind, because you ultimately deserve leadership, power, and you will get there through positivity. Thank you so much for joining this video. Please let me know if you want to have another video or part 2 to the life path, because I can get more in depth if you'd like. Thank you for tuning in, and peace.